Hi everyone, and welcome to episode 2 of my travel series, and this is the tourist spots review. So, as you can see, this is a little bit different. Yung setup ko is itong gabi ngayon. I wanted to try to record it, and it's more peaceful. I'm actually about to sleep, pero gusto ko lang i-try to record at night. And ayun, so let me just give you a quick recap. So in episode 1, I talked about an accommodation. It is something that I can recommend if you're going to Oslob. So, hindi siya located in Oslob, okay? Sa Bulhuon siya located. So, parang if you're just interested in exploring a different place nearby, then this is a good accommodation. And kasi during that time, pasok siya sa budget namin, pasok din siya sa availability during the travel. That is why dun kami nag-book. But actually, I do have some recommended Airbnb, hotel, and even hostels na you can try. So let me know if you're interested. I can share yung mga recommended ko, which is actually mismo sa Oslob. Okay, so this is going to be more convenient for you. So let's get on to the different tourist spots in Oslob. Okay, first on the list, we have Oslob whale shark watching. So, for this destination, it is actually located in Tanawan, Oslob. The travel time from Janet Ocean View to Oslob whale shark watching is 40 minutes. So, medyo matagal-tagal siya. Almost 1 hour din, but it's only one bus ride. So, if you're going to wait outside of Janet Ocean View, almost lahat ng mga buses ay dumadaan kasi isang highway lang siya. Okay? So, kahit anong bus ang sasakyan ninyo, pwede. So, example, if you plan to go there ng mas maaga, and I recommend na talagang mas maaga because there's too many tourists ng 8:40 a.m. wherein parang kaka-start pa lang nun ng opening, but the line is already long. Marami na din naka-queue, like marami nang kumukuha ng number. So to give you like the setup, kapag pumunta kayo doon, first thing you'll do is to go to the counter or to that like desk type, no? They're going to give you a number. Yung number na yon, you'll have to wait na tawagin kayo because that's when you're going to pay for your fee. That is for the per head entrance fee. So when you pay, you're just gonna wait for your number. Meron actually ng screen that will show you kung ano yung number na ina-accommodate nila. We paid 500 per head and meron ding different rates for foreigners and I think it's at 1,000 or 800, but I think I'll just put it down there kung ano yung actual rate. But for locals, 500 per head. Yun, that's the payment. And then after the payment, you're actually going to attend an orientation, which is very short lang naman. The orientation is also just there. Bibigyan lang kayo ng a brief background on what you have to expect and what are the things you have to do. Mostly reminders siya of what you can do. So you cannot touch the whale shark. Okay, you can never like do that, and probably it's for the safety at the same time to just preserve these creatures. Kumbaga pinapakain sila doon. It's also, yun nga, you get the chance to swim beside them or near them, pero you cannot touch them. After that, no, you're listening to the orientation. I think it's just gonna take you 5 to 10 minutes. So, very short lang siya. But the waiting time between the orientation hanggang tawagin kayo sa boat ride is actually almost, I think, 1 hour and 40 minutes, no? So, when you are called, you're going to wear a life jacket. Meron naman silang provide a life jacket and a goggles. So, yun naman yung mga included doon. So, before we actually go there pala, I remembered we also rent kami ng GoPro. And then, it's actually just beside the waiting area. Merong mga booth doon. GoPro rental is at 550. And kahit for one person lang because the whole experience naman is for the both of us. So, one experience lang yun. And then after that, they're going also to give that to you once it's your turn. So, what we did was, while waiting, ano na namin, na-arrange na namin. And then they're just going to give it to us kapag it's already our turn. Or we can actually go to their booth and then let them know that it's already our time to be accommodated to both so they can give it to us. So for the whole duration, that's the coverage. And yeah, there is a record for video. There's also photo. So yun, I'm gonna share some photos here. And then the recording of the experience was so fun.
Pwede na nga. Okay. Di ba pala yung ulo yun? Nauglan ka na. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, go!
I also noticed that during the whole experience, nakahilera talaga lahat ng mga boats. And then, from, I think, end to end, merong mga separate boat na parang they're the one who are, they are the ones who are feeding these whale sharks. No? Kasi sila yung parang the point to point kasi lahat ng mga whale sharks na nandoon sa area, they're actually gonna pass by or swim by. And that's why nakahilera siguro lahat ng mga boat for them to prepare na dumaan sila, and that's the opportunity for the tourists to actually jump or even like be there during that moment, and pwede na silang mag at least dive a bit. So just a few reminders. So meron lang kayong 30 minutes to swim during that whole experience. So the entrance fee is included na yung 30 minutes. Yun lang yung inclusion doon. And then of course, when you go there, of course, always prepare. Wear your sunscreen, your sunblocks, and I guess if you wanted to bring valuables, I think just be careful. There's actually a storage dun sa area. You can leave your storage in a meron silang like a safety place talaga kasi there's really someone in charge inside. So para siyang lockers. And then somehow, I guess it could be safe. I mean, wala naman ako na-experience na anything bad because lahat naman ng dala namin are just the right amount of valueness. Na wala akong other gadgets aside from my phone and of course yung wallets namin. We did bring our clothes na meron kaming clothes na ipang-papalit namin of course after getting wet. So parang yun lang naman. But then again, yeah, it's safe naman. There's no payment. You just have to ask kung gusto nyong gumamit ng lockers. So the whole experience was really fun. I could say that worth it yung 500, and of course renting a GoPro because the experience and of course documenting it somehow, no, that's very important. So even if sabihin natin na the experience alone is okay, it's still good to look back kasi kunyari like me right now, when I do this, I went to all the photos and the videos and I just, watched them, looked at it kasi nga I need to create this video so kailangan ko ilagay yung information. So parang nakakatuwa lang and it's just really fun to remember that lahat ng parang okay na sunburn kami, at the same time yung waiting, we're like super hungry, tapos ang dami ding you know, but it's really a very, like, you'll treasure that moment. So I really recommend you go here if you want to. And there are also other spots, by the way, where you can watch or swim with the whale sharks. I'm not familiar kung saan sila, but I know there are other places. And even in Bohol, meron din. So we just chose the one in Oslob, Cebu. Ayan. So basically, we're done by 11:40 or 11:30 in just this place. So from morning talaga until 11, tapos na kami. And it's just a perfect time for us to go for lunch. And so we're gonna go to the next destination, but I'm not gonna cover this as a actual tourist spot. It's just the next destination where I can share with you this place. This place. Ayan. So we're going to go to Chubi Chubi. Now, Chubi Chubi is a restaurant. Dito kami nag-lunch. And from the whale shark watching zone in Oslob, going to Chubi Chubi is actually just 5 minutes away. And so what we did sa transportation is meron kaming hinire na motorbike or kumbaga angkas, and for those in Visayas ang tawag is habal-habal. So the driver naman is very accommodating. We tried to gauge if kami ay pineperahan. Let's just be honest, sometimes may mga ganon, di ba? Chubi Chubi restaurant, I think this is a franchise kasi madami siyang branch in the Philippines. So again, ang sarap ng food nila, no? The best yung baked scallops, and super busog ako. I even thought dapat pala hindi ako masyado kumain kasi we're gonna go to a waterfall and magsaswimming kami. And of course, I would look bloated. And that's just a big no. So anyway, I still enjoyed the food. Ayun, we also took photos din dun sa may deck or sa viewing deck ng restaurant. A beautiful place, as in totally good place. And then from there, we actually just called Kuya. So nangyari kasi si Kuya, he said that labas na lang muna siya, wait for us, and maybe give us a few minutes yun nga to eat. And then he said he's uuwi din naman siya. So binalikan niya lang kami. And then from there, going to Tumalog Falls or Waterfalls. So it's gonna take you 10 minutes lang. Ganun lang siya kalapit. But the way going to the waterfalls is medyo matarik. And masyado kasi siyang mataas. So parang kakailanganin actually ng dalawang lipat. So dinala kami ni Kuya doon sa first entrance. And sa first entrance, meron doong mga naka-ready din na habal-habal or yun nga angkas. And you have to ride them again. And kailangan is individual. So doon kay Kuya, dalawa kaming nagba-back ride. So with the second ride, kailangan talaga tag-iisa lang kasi nga, yun nga, if you go to the spot, paakyat siya, mabigat yun. So kailangan talaga at least isa lang yung back ride. So nag-individual ride kami, and that actually cost 50 pesos per person. So yung 50 pesos per person, actually round trip na siya kasi they also told us that yung pagbalik, yun na din yun. Parang ano na siya, covered na yun. Sila pa din yung same people na sasakyan namin going down. The entrance fee is 50 pesos per head. So kasama kasi doon yung tourist fee or tourism fee. Meron doong hot spring which we didn't try. Yung waterfalls lang talaga yung napuntahan namin. So I'm gonna like show you like videos of the waterfalls. And it's really so pretty. And ang init din ng water. Actually, at first, it's gonna be cold. But when you stay a bit longer, you'll feel that maano din siya, mainit siya. So it's kind of like hot spring na din. But that's actually separate ha. So that's the waterfalls over there. But there's a hot spring that we didn't try. But yeah, the whole experience is really nice as well. Not too many people in the place, so at least it's not crowded. And then also there are like nipa huts na I think you can stay there or you can rent that also, another payment if you wanted to eat or to like picnic in the area. there. So I think we spent close to 30 minutes or less kasi kasama na yung swimming. Well, we didn't really like swam, parang totally nagbabad lang kami. And actually parang ako lang kasi hindi rin nag-swimming or hindi man lang lumusong yung si fiance. So ako lang talaga mag-isa. But yeah, again, the whole experience was really nice. Then afterwards, bumaba lang din kami. So again, the same motorbikes na naka-ready for us na ihatid, sila pa din. And then after that, when we went to the first entrance, so nandun din si kuya na talagang nirent namin from earlier. Nag-ano lang siya doon, naka-ready lang siya, nihintay niya kami. For the two destinations na hinatid niya kami, kasama na yung waiting time, it actually costs us 400 pesos. So, if you're gonna look at it, para siyang 200 per person. So, hinatid niya kami first, then sa restaurant, and then waiting time, and then hinatid niya kami doon sa Tumalog Falls, and then waiting time again, and then hinatid niya kami doon sa baba, wherein doon na kami nagbantay ng bus ride namin. So, for all of those, I think it's reasonable naman. Imagine if you have to like go and commute tapos wait and then discuss kung saan ka pupunta, like the whole waiting time, it's gonna consume you. Now for us, that's actually okay. After namin pumunta doon sa highway stop, meron din kasi doon parang kubo or parang shed talaga for passengers, waiting area. So alam ko kung saan kami pupunta next, and I know that it's also just a bus ride away. So, lahat ng dumadaan na bus sa highway, lahat yung dadaanan naman ng pupuntahan namin because lahat din ng pupuntahan namin is also along the highway. So, this is like the initial plan. Pupuntahan namin yung monkey viewing deck, Makake. Makake or Makaki? I don't know, but it's that monkey watching deck. And then it turns out wala na, close na sila. So, it's a good thing that the place na pupuntahan namin din talaga after that is actually this cafe across lang ng Makake viewing deck for the monkeys. It's just across, and that's why we decided na, sige, let's just have coffee or let's just chill before we go home. Kasi 3 p.m. pala yung cut off or yung closing ng deck. So I think they just closed earlier kasi parang that's like the limit. They also have limitations on the number of tourists na pwedeng mag-view or masok, the whole access thing. So it's just similar to the Oslob whale shark watching. So meron din siyang limitation. So I think yun kasi hindi pa siya actually 3 p.m. I think nasa 2:30 pa lang yun nung naka-arrive na kami. Pero close na siya. So ayan, unfortunately we haven't experienced watching the monkeys or even fed them kasi it's also part of the entrance. You can feed them. So that's okay. We went to a cafe. So it's called Felicitas Café. And bumili lang kami doon ng iced coffee. Like, me, I'm the person who always buys iced coffee. And then also, we saw this cool name of a dessert or a cupcake. And it's actually called torta. So, we're curious about that. So, sinabihan naman kami na it's a pastry, it's like a cupcake, and yeah, it tastes good. So, parang, okay, let's buy that. Let's try it because pwede natin siya maging snack pag balik natin sa JNet. So, we did that. We bought torta and iced coffee and then chill. And then, again, I saw the beautiful view. Lahat ng mga restaurant and even tourist spots that you can visit in Oslo. I think most of them talaga overlooking yung place because nandun sila sa edge and then of course ocean. So most likely it's really overlooking. So again, another beautiful place that ayan nakita naman namin. So that's it. Afternoon, yun, we just headed back to the Airbnb and enjoyed our evening, the rest of our evening. That's for day one. Now we're gonna go to day two, wherein it's the third tourist destination. Cuartel Ruins is actually a place within the poblacion of Oslob. So, this is a day na pupunta naman kami ng Bohol, and that is why check out day namin to. So, from JNet going to Cuartel Ruins or within the area na din of Oslob, it's the poblacion, it's only 20 minutes away. And we rode a bus, and the bus is 30 pesos per head yung fare namin. And that is until Gaisano. We will ride a tricycle. And yung tricycle ride is 20 pesos per head going to Cuartel Ruins. Now, in this area, it's not only Cuartel Ruins yung pwede nyong puntahan. So, I'm gonna show you photos of the ruins. It's actually really nice as well. Like, photo op lang, no entrance. You can just visit the place. Meron siyang Museo Oslob na tinatawag. But I don't know if you can really visit that place. So I think it's closed during that time. But yeah, like the photo op, you can like appreciate the architecture. And just across that is actually the church. So the church is called Our Lady of Immaculate Conception Church. Ayan. So, hindi naman kami pumasok because dami kaming dala and I'm also not wearing an appropriate outfit for church. I'm wearing shorts. Kaya hindi namin pinuntahan. And parang wala din kasing mass. So, yeah, I think it's closed, no? Or maybe pwede, pero hindi lang namin tinry. And then also, in that area, it's like a park because you can stay there. Parang siyang, yeah, it's like a park. If you just walk a little bit to the edge, you will see the Oslob Watchtower. Yeah, the watchtower is there. And we have photos, ayan, of the watchtower. Now, this is like the last destination because this is just only if you wanted a walking tour kind of spot, no entrance, no anything, you just want to enjoy the place, read about the history of it. And then also this is a place that you can pass by if you're heading naman to the port of Oslob. So the port in Oslob is actually the gateway to Panglao, Bohol. So as you can see, from JNet going to Oslob and then Chubi, Tumalog Falls, Felicitas, and back to JNet. So that is the itinerary for day one. So from JNet, there we traveled down to Oslob whale shark watching. So this took us 40 minutes. It's a 40-minute ride. There you go. As you can see, it's there. So after that, from Oslob whale shark watching, we went to Chubi. So Chubi restaurant is there. It's just actually there 5 minute ride. And then from there, we went to the second destination, Tumalog Waterfalls. And that took us 10 minutes. 10 to 15, I think. And yeah, from there, we went down, and this is the corner that I'm talking about. That's where we stopped. And then took a bus going to the supposedly destination. But we ended up in Felicitas Café. But supposedly, yeah, we are going to the monkey watching deck or point. Yeah, so there I said that until 3 p.m. lang sila. Meron din another doon at 12 p.m. But I think it's just the same. Kasi there is a website where I saw that until 3 p.m. lang talaga sila open. So, yun, sadly, hindi na kami nakaabot. And then we just went to Felicita's Cafe after spending a bit of our time, resting, travel kami ulit back to Jnet. And that is actually a 30-minute ride. Yeah, back home. 30 to or less, depende sa bilis ng bus. Now, during the second day naman, this is the itinerary. So, para siyang one spot lang talaga, which is yung Cuartel ruins. So, from Jnet to Cuartel ruins, it's a 20-minute ride. So, bus lang talaga yung sinakyan namin. And then, this area over here is the poblasyon. Ayan. So, you stop by Gaisano. And from Gaisano, that's kind of tricycle. And then, head to Cuartel ruins. There we go. And of course, as I've mentioned, it's like a park. So, meron din kasi a spot there. That's the church that I was talking about. Our Lady of Immaculate Conception Church. And then the park. And now the ruins. You'll appreciate the place as how beautiful it is. And then as I've said, by the edge of that place, you'll see the watchtower. And then we just walked by going to the port kasi nga we're not in a hurry. We're waiting for the time for us to ride the ferry. So yeah, we can like chill and stay for a while. So we just walked. And then that's going to the port. I think it's called Ferry to Panglao, but there's like a specific name dyan eh. Maybe just Oslob port. And so that is the end of the summary of the tourist spots in Oslob. So if there are any other places that you have visited and hindi ko napuntahan, please share it with me para next time if I ever visit Oslob, I can visit that place. Also, let me know if you have experienced the same thing wherein, yun nga, merong mga motorbike drivers na talagang lumalapit sa'yo during your Oslob whale shark watching experience. Kasi, for sure, ang dami nun kasing tao dun sa entrance. Malapit din siya sa mga souvenir shop. So, talagang nakaabang lang sila. So, let me know if you had a good experience. That's the rest of it, and I hope this was helpful. In my next episode, it's going to be our Bohol accommodation that I'm going to recommend to you if you're ever going to Panglao. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you appreciate this new setup. Parang mas gusto ko na ng ganito because it's just very chill. Alam mo yun? Yun nga, parang gusto ko nang matulog after this kasi nga, I'm really just about to sleep. But anyway, thank you for watching. See you in my next episode or my next video. Bye!